Hi, Mark. Yeah, well, you said it. USF and UT both accused of potentially discriminating against Jewish students after all of these pro-Palestinian protests last year, and they're at risk of losing potentially millions of dollars in federal funding. And Columbia University in New York was kind of the poster child for this week, losing $400 million in funding. Last summer, as the war raged on in the Middle East, pro-Palestinian protesters took to streets and campuses across the U.S. One protest at USF last May grew quickly, leading police to fire tear gas. 10 students were arrested. Now, USF and the University of Tampa are among 60 universities nationwide being investigated for anti-Semitism by the Department of Education, accused of discrimination against Jewish students under what's called Title VI. The U.S. Education Secretary saying the department is deeply disappointed that Jewish students studying on elite U.S. campuses continue to fear for their safety amid the relentless anti-Semitic eruptions. University leaders must do better. U.S. colleges and universities benefit from enormous public investments funded by U.S. taxpayers. That support is a privilege.
On one hand, you have the continuum of folks are allowed to go ahead and demonstrate, and free speech is a bedrock right of ours. On the other hand, you have a scenario where does it become harmful to others? Where does it become discriminatory? If you're the DOE, the quickest, easiest thing to do is to go ahead and yank funding.
Gallagher says huge funding cuts could be a serious detriment to these universities. Both of these Tampa universities sent statements to Fox 13. UT saying this was because of a dispute between two students last year and has been fully resolved. USF saying in advance of the fall 2024 semester, we updated our policy on discrimination and harassment to explicitly prohibit anti-Semitism. USF will continue to closely partner with members of our community to counter anti-Semitism. Now, again, the Department of Education is looking into this. If they find that there was discrimination against Jewish students, these schools, UT and USF, right here in Tampa, could be at risk of losing hundreds of millions of dollars, which would obviously be a huge deal. Both schools tell me they will fully comply with this investigation.